Ngibingelele kunina nonke, welcome to Amakhosi TV. Ngizobe ngiyi-host yenu mina for le channel lapho ngizobe nginipha khona ulwazi oluthinta izinto ezithinta izwi likamoya engizaziyo ebengifisa ukuthi nginasiza sona. So ngiyacela ukuthi ni-like, ni-comment, niphinde ni-subscribe uma kuwukuthi niyawa-enjoya ama-sessions wethu. Today I come with the topic of the Inzunza. I thought to myself, I think I should elaborate a bit further on the Nzunza and separate Inzunza into two. You will forgive me because there are some terms that I'm going to use that require me to head back to isiZulu, which is my native tongue, that I cannot explain very well when it comes to English because, the two languages can be sometimes very different. So let's get to the topic. I've spoken a lot about Inzunza yamanzi, Amakhosi, the different signs and different dreams you will have regarding Inzunza. I've spoken about the mermaid. A mermaid is isidalwa. It is a deity, kahle kahle. Akusilona idlozi, but it is a deity. Okay, so today I wanted to speak about Inzunza aphezulu. Those who know spirituality will know how to separate between ubukhosi bubonke. We have ubukhosi basemhlabeni, we have ubukhosi basemanzini, and we have ubukhosi baphezulu or ubukhosi bomkhathi. Today I wanted to speak about ubukhosi bomkhathi. Inzunza yomkhathi is similar to Inzunza yamanzi, but hence Inzunza yomkhathi, since it incorporates all the spirits, because if unenzunza yomkhathi, that means that you can see things that happened on land and in water. Munamakhosi omhlaba, you can only see things that happen on land. Munamakhosi amanzi, you can only see things that happen emanzini and in emhlabeni. Munenzunza yomkhathi, you can see all the realms. Emoyeni, which means emkhathini, okanye singathi the heavens izulu. You know what is happening emkhathini, you know what is happening on earth, and you know what is happening in water. So now, what are the signs of Inzunza yomkhathi? Number one, if unenzunza yomkhathi, most likely you will have what we call isithunywa saphezulu. Some call it isithunywa sezulu. Some bayehlukanisa, man. Nami sometimes I do separate it, but isithunywa sezulu okanye isithunywa saphezulu uzoba naso. Now, isithunywa saphezulu has very, 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 very similar signs to isithunywa sentaba nesithunywa samanzi. Why? Because as I said, if unenzunza yomkhathi or yaphezulu, you have mixed amakhosi omhlaba namakhosi amanzi. Isithunywa saphezulu ke isithunywa esisheshayo. It is a very fast spirit and it is a spirit of prayer. Isithunywa sikamoya. Kahle kahle. It is a very, very fast spirit. Remember when I said abantu bamanzunza, when they pray, they can pray you back to life. This is the power isithunywa saphezulu. They can pray and they can heal through prayer. They also use herbs, iy'tshalo, impande, because baxhumene nesithunywa sasentabeni or iy'thunywa zentaba and iy'thunywa zamanzi. That's the number one sign. that you will have isithunywa saphezulu. Now, secondly, you will dream of what we call a deity, such as I said, abantu what you call this, Inzunza yamanzi, dream of mermaids. Same goes for people who have Inzunza yaphezulu. You might not dream of mermaids specifically, but you will dream of something like a centaur. A centaur is umuntu ngenhla abe yihashi ngaphezulu. I will elaborate sometime further on the astrological depths about this, because a centaur represents the sign of Sagittarius. And just to touch a bit on a sign of Sagittarius, you do know Guti, or if you didn't, now you will. Sagittarius was a sign of the healer, because that is where belief starts. The sign of the healer, there was a man who was given God power, who was a centaur, who could heal everything and anything. He was the greatest healer, but then was shot with a poisonous arrow. And we all know ukuthi umelaphi akazelaphi, since they were the number one healer. They could not heal themselves and nobody could heal them. So what they did was they negotiated with Amakhosi, aphezulu, ukuthi, because they were an immortal being. Should say babengafi. Umuntu oyophila, or was a deity that was going to live ingunaphakade. They negotiated ukuthi they should go to the heavens and leave the earth, and bazothatha abantu abancane kancane to teach them their healing ways. They ascended to the heavens emkhathini okanye ezulwini. You understand? And I think I will touch on this sometime in future, but asikho lapho today. So you will dream of this man oyihashi ngenzansi abe umuntu ngenhla. You will also dream of what we call a unicorn. A unicorn is ihashi elimhlophe, not a black horse, but a white horse. It is a white horse with wings and a horn. Lapha esiphongweni, or on the forehead, it has a horn. And these are mythological creatures, or what is deemed as mythological creatures, but they are real. Now, how is a winged horse going to be a deity? It is a deity because a deity is isidalwa ngesizulu. Isidalwa umuntu noma into eyindalo, which means it takes two different species and makes them one, such as the mermaid. The mermaid is a human who is a fish. The naga is a human who is a snake. On the bottom, inkanyamba nayo is a deity because it is a giant serpent. Angazi ke laba bathi inkanyamba has ubuso behash. I don't know about that. What I know is inkanyamba is a dragon, which is a big snake with wings and horns. That is what I know. And I've said previously, and I will say again, I do not dispute what others say. I am just here to share my own knowledge. So you will dream of a winged horse, which is two species. It's a bird and it is a horse. You will also dream of angels. Mangithi angels ngisho abantu who have wings. It's either babies who have wings, omkhulu who have wings, or gogo who have wings. Whatever the case is, you will dream of them. You will also dream of golden beings. I think I've mentioned this before when I said Amakhosi. Umuntu yigolide from the head to their toes or their feet bayigolide, they are golden. Amakhosi aphezulu ori amakhosi omkhathi. Monenzunza yaphezulu usukuhamba namakhosi aphezulu. Monenzunza yamanzi usukuhamba namakhosi aphansi. Okay. So the main you will also dream of what I call a void. Please do not ask me how I know all this. I just know. You also dream of what is called a void. What I call a void per se. A void indawo that is plain white. It is white, 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 white. And uzophupha kukhona umuntu ohlele esihlalweni esikhulu kakhulu. You will not be able to see their feet, nor will you be able to see their face. You will be able to see their body though. But they are wearing a white robe. A white robe le abayigqokile iyashintsha iyaguquka from time to time. It will be white, sometimes it will be red, sometimes it will be yellow, sometimes it can be any color. Please do not ask me how I know this. I will not tell you. And I'm glad because I do not show my face in these videos, because I don't want people to think in Ngami and know a lot about me, because I'm only here to share knowledge, not for clout, nor to gain any fame or whatever. And then what else will you dream of? Most likely you will dream of yourself being emkhathini. And emkhathini, you will always be ascending. You'll always be climbing higher and higher and higher. Remember what I called the void? The void is the last part, yomkhathi, where you will actually see, which is white. Most of emkhathini, you'll only see black and darkness. The stars, yes, you will only see that. You will keep on ascending mosemkhathini. The first phase also ibona. I think I'm sharing too much, but the first phase also ibona is where there are people who are dark, black beings, bamnyama from head to toe, and they will be very, very busy working. Abantu labo ababelapha emhlabeni abenza ukungcola asebegijima emkhathini. Sometimes kusuke kuyimimoya yabantu who are spiritually inclined, abagangayo, who travel or astral project at night beyoganga ngezinto zabantu. Bagangela kuphi? Emkhathini. Umkhathi is not necessarily a good place per se, because kuzungazunga ezimoya. Especially if you're in the first phase yomkhathi, kuzungazunga ezimoya emibi kakhulu. You will dream of if you read the Bible, eBhayibhelini kuthiwa ungulizwi makukhulunywa ngoNkulunkulu. Kuthiwa ungulizwi. In your dreams, you will most likely sometimes have a dream and something is happening or people are talking but you cannot hear them. You'll only be hearing music. Whoever is singing, whoever you listen to, you will only be hearing music, and it's usually gospel music. Why? Because uhamba nesithunywa saphezulu, or ngathi isithunywa samkhathi. Why? Because lesithunywa siphakama kakhulu. It is more encouraged or more powerful in the presence of worship. If you are singing gospel music, siyaphakama or siyayehla, ngisho njalo, because isithunywa sisuke siphezulu, siyadilika. You will also dream of ilanga or the moon and the stars. Ulizwi, I was at ulizwi. ulizwi in your dreams, sometimes you will be walking mhlampe ehlathini or just walking somewhere, and then you will just hear a voice. You do not see a person who is speaking, you do not see anyone near you, but you hear a voice. Ungulizwi. Isithunywa somkhathi sikhuluma ngezwi. Amakhosi aphezulu akhuluma ngezwi. Mayekhuluma adilika ngezwi kuwena. And usually it is a very masculine voice. Ivoice yendoda. I think I've said a lot about the dreams you will have. Now, what is the difference between isithunywa or inzunza yamanzi nenzunza yaphezulu? The main difference is that, is amandla. Inzunza yamanzi is very, very powerful. It is very, very powerful. But inzunza yomkhathi is the utmost powerful spirit yenzunza. Why? As I said before, and I am saying again, and I will say this in future. Because ihlanganise amakhosi omhlaba namakhosi amanzi omkhathi. Babona okwenzeka emanzini. They can see what is happening in the water. They can also see what is happening on land. Remember ngitseni isithunywa sani somkhathi. If you go back to what I said about the Sagittarius star sign or the centaur per se, if you look into Sagittarius kakhulu or you are into tarot kakhulu, you will know ukuthi Sagittarius is represented by the temperance. What is the temperance? Temperance is a being which is an angel, umuntu ofake a white robe, who has wings, ofaka unyawo olodwa emhlabathini, afaka unyawo olodwa emanzini. That is the temperance, representing the isithunywa somkhathi or isithunywa saphezulu, isithunywa sezulu, however you want to call it. Why esifaka emanzini nasemhlabathini? Because they have both the abilities of isithunywa sentaba nesithunywa samanzi. What makes this spirit powerful is that it incorporates or it combines all energies. Because all in all, we have 12. We have 12 spirits. There is 5 on land, 7 in water, and 12 emkhathini. So hlanganisa 5 no 7 phuma 12. Ila asemkhathini ke lawo amakhosi amakhulu. Usuku uhamba nenkosi yamakhosi. Ulizwi uqobo lwakhe. Izithunywa zikamenzi uqobo lwazo. Uyangizwa ukuthi ngithini? I just wanted to share the dreams and the signs so that you can see if unamakhosi aphezulu or unamakhosi amanzi. Okay? I think this is where I will end it today. Mayelana nenzunza yaphezulu. I think I've shared a lot. I'm still thinking, is there anything else I want to share? Because this is mainly about dreams, kakhulu. So that you can pinpoint or uzozibonela na ukuthi amaphupho akho today resonate with this thunywa, inzunza yamanzi or inzunza yomkhathi. Yeah, I think I've said a lot. I've shared a lot. And if there is any more advice or knowledge that you guys want, or you want me to elaborate further on Inzunza yomkhathi, please like, comment, and subscribe. And hit me in the comments and ask me to please ngizonaba, ningakhali kakhulu bantwana bethongo. I've been your host. Thank you very much for tuning in, and inkosi ihlale nani. Emakhosini TV, ngiyavalelisa.